guys, welcome back to Underwater Astrology. Please enjoy the simple forecast for the week of December 6th through till December 13th, 2023. So I'm going to give a much shorter horoscope to kind of usher in the new energy. I will focus on the cosmic event of the week, the new moon of the week, and in fact, the full moon as well, and tell you kind of a couple of tips for each sign, for the sun and the rising, and how to navigate through that energy. So, generic information for all 12 zodiac signs and risings. The sun is in 14 degrees Sagittarius, and it's moving 7 degrees this week, right? So Mercury's in 5 degrees Capricorn, moving 3 degrees. Venus is in 2 degrees Scorpio, moving 8 degrees. Mars is in 8 degrees Sagittarius, moving 5 degrees. Jupiter is in 6 degrees Taurus in retrograde, and it does not move forward in any numerical value in terms of degrees. Saturn, the same. So Saturn is in 1 degrees Pisces, and it stays the same. It's moving direct. Uranus is in 20 degrees Taurus retrograde, moves a degree back by the end of the week. Neptune is in 24 degrees Pisces, stays the same. Pluto is in 28 degrees Capricorn, True Node in 23 degrees Aries, South Node in 23 degrees Libra, Chiron in 15 degrees Aries in retrograde. The new moon is December 12th in Sagittarius. The full moon in Cancer, December 26, 2023. Neptune, in fact, does go direct December 6th, the first day of this week. And in 2 weeks, Pluto does go in the 29th degree. So we will talk about that over the next few weeks. And Mercury does enter retrograde December 23rd at 1:17 p.m. Eastern Time. So we are now, this week, headed into full shadow phase. And also, Chiron does go direct in about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks after the last day of this week. So we are moving forward with some of that healing energy. Let's move forward for the horoscope for Aries, Aries rising. This week, Aries, Aries rising, we are working with Chiron here. The cosmic event for Aries, Aries rising is Chiron, right? So Chiron's in 15 degrees Aries, retrograde. So it's saying you guys have alchemized all this pain, this trauma, and how you see yourselves. And now you guys are more spiritually advanced than you were at the beginning of the summer, right? So now you have this new advancement of who you are. So now you guys, so Chiron did go direct, Chiron did go retrograde. So Chiron did go direct July 23rd. So that was a time when you did feel kind of this energy to go more inwards in who you were. And so now, as we are approaching that Chiron direct, So Chiron went into retrograde July 23rd, and it comes direct December 26th. So I think, oh, you know what? You should just check it. Yeah. So Chiron went into retrograde July 23rd, and it does go direct December 26th, 2023. Later that day, so Chiron went into retrograde July 23rd, and it does in fact go direct at 10:09 p.m. Eastern Time. So guys, this week, the cosmic event for Aries, Aries rising is that we are still in the Chiron retrograde, right? So Chiron went retrograde July 23rd, and it will go direct December 26th, 2023 at 10:09 p.m. I think for a lot of us, it's understanding that Aries is the leader. It's the cardinal fire. It's about you guys understanding other people, other cultures with Sagittarius season. You guys are feeling more festive as the holidays are approaching, and you guys are feeling like you can get intimate about some of those things you've healed from, and people are starting to be more attracted to you. So it's almost like the more you look at your wounds, people are like, whoa, I want to work with you, in terms of giving you money or helping you out. If you explain your story really clearly, and for some of you, it could be feeling like you want to feel this energy of just being more intimate with your partner. For Taurus, Taurus rising, I see a lot of you guys just feel, oh shit, safe. Okay. So, as much as I want to move through this really quickly, Aries rising, like the new moon is in Sagittarius, transiting your ninth house. So that's happening December 12th. It really is about setting in new belief systems, right? And then the full moon in Cancer is happening December 26th, transiting your fourth house. So you will see things change in your friends through your new belief systems. Neptune did go direct December 6th, so you will be feeling less confusion around your subconscious mind, more clear about like what you're truly wanting to attract. And that's pretty much it for Aries rising. For Taurus rising this week, the cosmic offense is that you guys have Neptune direct transiting your 11th house. So you guys are having that go direct, and that's going to be a time when you guys can feel more connected to your dreams and aspirations here. It's really letting go of some of those negative belief systems about where you can truly go, right? What did you grow up thinking that who you could be, and really realizing that you are the ocean, and what can you attract through true belief systems. The new moon is in Sagittarius December 12th, and that's really going to be about understanding that that's transiting your 8th house. If you guys want to attract more money, you guys have to open up your mind and open up yourself to other cultures and see how other people do things in other parts of the world. If you're trying to single mind everything, you're not going to attract more money. The full moon's in Cancer December 26th, and that's transiting your 3rd house. So that's gonna also, you're gonna see what you're gonna attract, right? The accumulation of that new moon intention. So that's transiting your 3rd house. That will be about how you communicate with people and how you choose to really kind of understand that the new moon is who's going to be attracted to you, and you're going to feel that in communication. Before we rush to ahead, Taurus rising with all that Uranus retrograde energy, I want you guys to work on understanding that this is a Uranus retrograde, so we are looking back on some of the things that have happened earlier this year and how we've changed, and that's really important to note as a cosmic event for you this week, Taurus rising. Chiron is going direct in the next few weeks, transiting your 12th house, so you guys will have more healing in what you're attracting. And that's pretty much it. For Gemini rising, this week is really about understanding the adjustment with your partnerships here and really not putting too much pressure on how you see yourself. The new moon's in Sagittarius the beginning of this week, so it's really about being like, where do you want these relationships to go? Like, if you were the driver, where would you drive this relationship to? The full moon's in Cancer December 26, 2023. That's not this week, but the new moon intention does attract what happens in the full moon. So you're planting those seeds. Yes, the first day of the week is December 6th, and it is Neptune direct, and it is going to be all about your career. So what are you choosing to focus on your career? Are you looking at the details so much so that you are not opening up your mind to maybe some support that can come in over the next few weeks? This is what the heavens are kind of asking you to think of. Chiron is moving direct in the next few weeks to transiting your 11th house, so there will be more support here, Gemini rising. For Cancer rising, the cosmic event this week is that Neptune is going direct, and that is going to be transiting your 9th house. So it really is about, are you looking at all those, are you still in the mental confusion about your belief system? No, you're Cancer rising. You're supposed to keep moving, right? So with this energy, it's about being like, you set that intention as a cardinal sign, right? So now you have to continue on with this lineage. And that is about looking at new belief systems about where you chose to go. And with all this energy, we have the beautiful new moon in Sagittarius, December 12th. And that is transiting your 6th house. So what are you adding to your routine for spiritual development? We have the full moon in Cancer, December 26, 2023. So with all that the new routine you add, it really will kind of benefit what you attract in terms of like how you choose to display yourself, right? So when you are adding more spiritual development in your routine, you guys will now be seen in a better light. Chiron direct will be happening in the next few weeks, and that's going to be transiting your 10th house. So just as much you think it's about your personality, it will be shifted about your career. You have to be careful falling back on your old patterns and keep moving forward and realizing there will be assistance in your career. Leo rising. The new moon. So for Leo rising, the cosmic event this week is that Neptune, in fact, is going direct, transiting your 8th house. So it will really be about understanding that you need to see that you were in a bit of mental confusion with that when Neptune went in kind of its station, right? Before it's station direct. So Neptune wasn't moving for a while, and now it's, after Che moving forward, it's moving direct. So there will be less confusion about, the person you're supposed to be with. There will be less confusion about how that will happen. There will be less confusion about how you will collect and make money. All these things will be rendered. And it's really important to realize that there's a new moon in Sagittarius December 12th, right? And that is really about setting the intention with your love life. Where do you want to be? If you were the driver of the car, where would you go with your love life? What intentions would you set? And how would you let that alchemize by the full moon in Cancer, December 26th? What do you expect by that time, realistically, right? Chiron is going direct in the next few weeks, transiting your 9th house, so you will be assisted with your belief system. People will aid you in what you believe in. If you choose to keep working on some of that aspects of your soul that needs healing. For Virgo rising, the cosmic event this week is that Neptune is moving direct in your 7th house. So it's really about understanding that you guys have maybe feeling a little bit of mental confusion with your partnerships, with your business partnerships. But this week, moving forward, there will be more clarity with your partnerships, with those business partnerships. So it's about understanding that there is more support coming in, right? New moon in Sagittarius, December 12th, transiting your 4th house. What intentions do you want to set in if you are the driver of your car for attracting a better soul tribe, for attracting better heightened intuition? The full moon's in Cancer, December 26th, a few weeks from now. So if you could choose what to attract, what would you attract with that new moon? So once you place those intentions, the new moon in Sagittarius is a complete inconjunct to the full moon, which means that you'll be easily accepting what you choose to plant in today. Chiron goes direct in the next few weeks, so it really is about understanding that some of those healing aspects to do with the 8th house will alchemize. You will be divinely supported with other people's resources. They will come more willingly to you. Are you willing to accept other people's resources? I hope you are, because they are coming in. For Libra rising, the cosmic event this week is that Neptune is going direct in your 6th house. So this week, it's really about being like, am I noticing? Or am I just being overly passionate about things that do not matter? Am I getting so passionate that I'm losing my health, that I'm losing how I'm portraying myself in all aspects? Am I becoming more dramatic than I need to be? Am I totally mentally detached from everything in my life? Or am I waking up, smelling my senses, and realizing I can't be a perfect person and nobody can put me in a pigeon box? You know what I mean? Nobody can put me in a mailbox. Nobody can really put me in a placeholder. I am not a cookie cutter person. And this week, you're feeling that, right? And you're accepting that, and you're becoming more spiritual about that. And so it's the new moon in Sagittarius where you're setting new belief systems about how you communicate who you are. And if you were the driver of a car, right, with this new moon in Sagittarius, what do you want to attract in terms of communication? What kind of communication do you want to attract? Because by that full moon in Cancer, December 26, 2023, the universe is willingly going to give it to you. So those intentions you set by December 6th are going to matter. And it is the exact time and dates. You got Libra, out of all the signs, you need to look at the times and dates of everything. You need to start looking at when things are happening because you're going to start to notice a pattern. Chiron is direct in a few weeks, transiting your 7th house in Aries, December 26th at 10:09 p.m. Eastern Time, right? What are you gonna feel, right? It's all that healing that's been unraveled through the Chiron retrograde that now you're gonna get more divine assistance. Libra rising. Are you willing to be a better person in your relationships? Because this is what the universe is pointing to. For Scorpio rising, the cosmic event this week is that Neptune is going direct, transiting your 5th house. You're so passionate, right? You're so willing to be there for everyone, but are you putting in those self-love work here? Are you validating yourself in your love life? Because you do know some things about your love life, but are you validating? Are you taking, precise action with this North Node in Aries, transiting your 6th house? What are you doing in your routine to adjust to this new reality? You know that's going to alchemize. Here's Scorpio rising. The new moon in Sagittarius, December 12th, is transiting your 2nd house, right? So if you were the driver of this new moon, where would you want it to go? Transiting your 2nd house. How do you want to value yourself? What new moon intentions are you going to put in? Because by the full moon in December 26th, in Cancer, it's going to be like transiting your 5th house. Sorry, it's going to be transiting your 9th house. So it's really about understanding that you're attracting a whole new belief system, and you have to be there willingly and ready, because it's the universe's timing this time. Chiron's direct in a few weeks, transiting your 6th house. So what things have you healed through with your routine, right? And in the next few weeks, it's going to start to alchemize something. You're going to feel like divine assistance with your routine, right? And getting it to a higher vibration. For Sagittarius rising, the cosmic event this week is that Neptune is going direct. Neptune is going direct in your 4th house. So, Sagittarius rising. Some of you need to start working with universal timing. There are people you need to still let go of. I think Sagittarius rising, I've been saying this all summer, and I still keep saying it, that you need to realize that we are now working with universal timing, with Neptune going direct. It is about understanding that there are people in your soul tribe you still need to let go of. You are still in the mental fog if you think you're friends with certain people and you're not. You guys know who I'm talking about. For some of you, it's working with your heightened intuition and feeling connected to that more. With Uranus retrograde, it's the spiritual development. For some of you, I see it's like having more spiritual grounding, right? Getting some of that more earthier element in your life so you're more grounded, right? You don't want to be super like all over the place with that mutable fire energy that you can't hold a conversation. That would be disgraceful. Sagittarius rising. The new moon is in your sign, Sagittarius rising, and that is happening December 12th. There are things you need to remember about your personality and stay true to it. Because if you're trying to be different people here, right, wear so many faces, nobody's going to trust you. So it's about keeping that spiritual development and working with that element of you need to have more spiritual advisors in your routine who are watching your spiritual development, doesn't matter the age, so that you can keep being a better person, Sagittarius rising. If you were the driver of this new moon in Sagittarius of your personality, where would you go? The full moon's in Cancer, December 26, 2023, right? So that's saying that it is very important to understand that that will be transiting your 8th house. You have the ability with this new moon to attract more other people's resources. But how are you going to do that? By trying to play so many faces that nobody knows who they're talking to, or about staying true to who you are, disassociating your name, your energy from soul tribes that are not for you. It could be blocking, deleting them. No harm, no foul done. Just block and delete. Sagittarius rising. Block and delete. Don't try to destroy this person's soul. Right? Chiron's going direct in a few weeks in Aries, and that will be transiting your 5th house. So all that aspects of the unhealed parts of the soul Now you'll feel more divine assistance with your love life. Now you'll feel like you've worked through something and that everything will be easier in achieving the states of consciousness you want with that. For Capricorn rising, the cosmic event this week is that Neptune is going direct in your third house. Capricorn rising. What year is it? 2023. Some of you need to wake up, right? Some of you need to come into the integrity of the goat, right? What does the goat stand for? Greatest of all time. What are you good at? Stick with that. And stick with that lineage of thinking. Relationship circumstances are not likely to change super quick right now. It's more the development of the soul. The new moon is in Sagittarius, transiting your 12th house. That means that you guys are here to set new intentions with your 12th house. Are you pointing? If you were the driver of this new moon in Sagittarius in the 12th house, where would you want it to go? You'd want to put new affirmations, right? You would want to put new intentions to really bring the full moon in Cancer. To let that full moon in Cancer come in December 26, 2023, with all that beautiful energy of, I have all the right relationships around me, the beautiful partnerships unraveling. Age does not matter. Chiron is moving direct in a few weeks, which means that it will be in Aries, transiting your 4th house, meaning that there will be healing, divine assistance with healing through family trauma, with healing through soul tribe trauma, right? For some of you, it's not necessarily going back into these relationships. It's just understanding that you need to heal those aspects of your soul to attract the life you want to attract. For Aquarius rising, the cosmic event this week is that Neptune is in 24 degrees Pisces, transiting your 2nd house, and it's going direct. For Aquarius rising, some of you are very blasé about certain aspects of your life that need tightening and richness. With the 2nd house, it's about richness. You could get $2 chocolate or you can get $20 chocolate. They both might be rich, right? But what is really good to you? And that's the ultimatum here. It's about really realizing, are you happy with what you have, and start valuing it so that it stays around you. I'm talking about, it could be anything from, your aspirations and dreams, right, to your soul tribe. Because for some of you, it really is about checking in with people. And for some of you, it really is about seeing the details with things. Again, with this sign as well, I said this to one other sign, with Libra, with Aquarius rising, I said it to Libra rising. For Aquarius rising, it really is about the timing here. Look at the dates, look at the receipts, look at everything, when everything was sent. Don't be so ashamed by what you said, right, in different states. It's more about realizing you need to have some history with people to know what's happened. And I know Aquarius rising, out of all signs, like to ditch the person and forget everything and then start again all anew. But that is not working with the cosmic timing anymore. Aquarius rising, similar to Capricorn rising, have to realize that relationships are not likely to change like that. It's more, the more you realize the nature of the relationship, the more the relationship is freed. The new moon's in Sagittarius, transiting your 11th house, telling me that you guys are going too fast and too presumptuous about events with where you're going in life, and it's really dragging you down. It's really about realizing, okay, relationships are fated for me, but what I can realize is that, okay, good relationships, I'm saying. And what I'm saying by that, I'm saying that you guys have to realize that you guys want to attract, right? You guys want to be in that attractive state. So you have to realize, okay, I want to be in this yummy, attractive state for that full moon in Cancer in my 6th house. So can I attract, better routine? Like sometimes Aquarius rising think they know everything. They think they know the best routine for everything. But it's really through these new moons and full moons that you have new revelations. And when you start looking at the receipts and the dates, you start to realize that your character is leaving an imprint on this planet. And that planet needs to continue to thrive. And how am I choosing, the future-oriented Aquarius rising to be more future-oriented in my routine by the full moon in Cancer, December 26, 2023. So with this new moon in Sagittarius, you might just want to just be around more like woke people. You might just want to surround yourself with people who are more well-intentioned for the planet. Chiron is in fact moving direct